Looking beautiful. Woo! Already. Wagwan people them. So this is a reaction request for one of my patrons. It's for Rene. So I actually did his Patreon request, well, what I thought was his Patreon request last week, but I actually got it wrong. So he actually asked for, it was a cover of Billie Holiday by Jill Scott. So the same song, Good Morning Heartache. But I thought it was Billie Holiday. I mean, to be fair, I hadn't heard the song before anyway, so it's probably just as well that I did do that. So I had some kind of point of reference to kind of compare it to. So yes, this is gonna be Miss Jill Scott. And actually, do you know what? Like, getting in the way, like, you're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. You're getting in my way. Like that tune, absolute tune. And obviously golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden, golden, golden. Like, I know those tunes. I don't really know that much else. So Jill Scott's probably another one I could probably do with like delving into a little bit. You know, I'm learning as much as I love music, like, and as much as I love learning about new music and whatever. Like, I think I've definitely kind of kept to like the bits and pieces that I like for a really long time, and I've ventured into little pockets here and there. But there's just so much. Like I've obviously opened up like the whole Prince like rabbit hole, and just seeing how many different songs people have commented. It's mad. It's absolutely crazy. So yes, I'm looking forward to this, and let's see what Jill Scott brings to this tune.
Jill Scott.
Well done, Jilly. Looking beautiful. Woo! Already. I do not listen to enough jazz.
Good morning, heartache, you old gloomy sight. Good morning, heartache, though we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone. But here you are with the dawn.
Boy.
Wish I'd forget you, but you're here to stay. It seems I met you when my love went away.
Wow.
Now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache, what's new? Stop hurting me now.
Wow.
Can't shake you no. Just leave me alone. I've got those Monday blues, straight to Sunday blues.
If you don't
Look
sing.
what you did to me. Yeah, 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 yes. Good morning, heartache. Here we go again.
Her tone,
Good
crazy.
morning, heartache. You're the one who knew me when. I might as well get used to you hanging around. Good morning, heartache. Good morning, heartache. Good morning. Sit down.
This is amazing.
you're gonna stay. Heartache, you're gonna have to get a job.
Oh.
See, mama's got bills to pay.
The pay.
Okay, okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Even you got bills to pay. Gonna get my money, heartache. Good morning. Good, it'll be underdone. Hey, open the blinds, open the blinds, open the blinds. You won't do that, will you, heartache? You don't want me to see the sunshine. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, heartache. Go away. Go away. Good morning. Look what you done to me. Look what you done to me. Thank you. Chris Botti, everybody.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
How about it for Jill Scott? Come on.
Amazing.
I gotta recover from that heartache. My goodness.
Is there any recovery from that high? Like, I think for me, like, I've never, I mean, first off, I don't know who Chris Botti is, so that's probably really bad. He's probably, well, the video that's next to this is him, 1.4 million views. So I'm guessing he was like a famous, like, trumpeter. Is that what you call it? Trumpeter? Trumpeter? Trumpster? Nah, trumpeter. It's gotta be trumpeter, right? That sounds a little bit too, like musketeer-y. Anyway, he's obviously a famous musician, so like hats off to you, Mr. Chris Botti. Botti. But for me, well, I mean, both of them amazing, to be fair, because I think they accompany each other really, really well. I mean, any kind of jazz vibe, like, you need that brass accompaniment anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, and that just, it just adds to it, of course. It just peppers that flavour in. And naturally, I say peppers it in, it's kind of interwoven in the DNA of jazz, I'd imagine, anyway. Anyway, so he did a great job. But I think for me, the star of that show has got to be Jill Scott. Bearing in mind, I've just listened to that song from Billie Holiday, who, again, like, it was, I feel as though this version of it was a little bit more, whereas like the Billie Holiday version was like a really pretty song, like a really pretty melodic song that had a really like morose, sad message. This was like, I'm gonna deal with you like heartache, yeah, because you keep messing with me, yeah, you keep coming around here like you're paying bills. Do you know what I mean? Like, so let me tell you point blank, you need to get a job. Do you know what I mean? Because I got, hey, she handled that. She absolutely handled that. But vocally, so the performance itself was amazing. Again, the pacing was really good, and how she kind of built up. And like, I think because I haven't watched much Jill Scott live, really, which again is a travesty at my big old age. there were vocal nuances that she was pulling out that bag that I just wasn't expecting, and I suppose it comes with like doing jazz, where you can be like really, I guess, like really performative with like how you like pronounce things, how you phrase certain words, how you elongate certain things, like the vocal trills you put where you're gonna put them, and like how you kind of just, how you were just the maestro to your own vocal performance. Like there was just so much like drama and engagement and performance with it. Like it was sick. Like there were bits that she was doing high notes, there's a bit that she was doing like full chest voice, there's bits that she's just kind of almost like just letting the air out and kind of just kind of talking. That was completely enthralling. I really, really enjoyed that. And like I said, having watched Billie Holiday do that just literally a couple of days ago, and listening to her version, because I can imagine as well for someone like Jill Scott coming from where the roots that she's coming from and doing a cover of a Billie Holiday song, like that in itself is going to be like an amazing like feat. I mean, like you're taking on someone that you see as a legend in your game, in your particular genre, but you completely like screwed the song and mashed the song, but in the most beautiful and like epic of ways. That was sick, and I can see now why. Because when I put it on there and it was the wrong one, I was like, oh, I'm sure Rene won't mind. And he's like, no, sir, hello. This ain't what I asked for. This is not what I asked for. And I get it, because that is a performance I think everybody should see. Anybody that's connected to like lyrics and soul and blues and heartache. Do you know what I mean? I think that is such a good... Imagine she's having this conversation that Heartache is literally got his foot cock up on her table. Do you know what I mean? Like dripping all kinds of like grease and whatever from the fry up that he made that he didn't clean up, being like, yo, hey, I'm so fed up of seeing you everywhere I go. Do you know what I mean? With your miserable self. Like, let me come at this. And I feel like if you were going, because again, music's all about not necessarily going through stuff, but it's one of those things that you can relate to, because it speaks to the emotions, not necessarily that you were going through at that particular moment in time, but maybe things that you can connect to that you have gone through at some point, or someone that you know who has. The way that she's manifested this song and the way that she's kind of put this together in terms of her vocals and her performance, I feel like if somebody was genuinely going through some kind of heartache, like this would be almost like a really jovial but relevant way in which to deal with that. Do you know what I mean? Like this, again, I may be the only one who ever made these, but if you're someone that ever kind of went through like heartbreak and needed to make like a playlist, this would absolutely be in there for me. Do you know what I mean? Because as much as I said in my last video with the original, like there's certain people that can get really bogged down with being like, I just bring this on myself. Like, you know, this is just something that, like, you see it all the time. People talk about these kind of things. But I think this would be like almost like an eye opener a little bit, to be like, even if you think it's something that like you're weak to, do you know what I mean? Like, and that's something that you can't help. Here is an opportunity where someone has been like, let me tackle this in the road. Let me tackle this in the street right here now. That's sick. I really, really enjoyed that. Really, really enjoyed it. So Rene, thank you for the good heads up on that, my friend. Thank you. And apologies I got it wrong in the first place. I'd love to know what other people thought of this. And actually, this has definitely opened up a little like window for me, because I feel like I need to venture a bit more into Jill Scott. So what do you think my next one should be? Like, what should my next, especially live performances? I want to see like another live performance of hers. I think there's more that I need to see with Jill Scott. That was brilliant. Honestly, thoroughly enjoyed that. And again, shout out to Chris Botti as well. Fantastic kind of like duet and accompaniment to those vocals. It was sick. But yes, if you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing, and I'm really appreciative of that as well, so thank you very much. So I've also got a new kind of YouTube membership as well, so if you do want to like head over there, you get access to a bit more kind of priority access to me, as well as you get access to, or at least priority kind of messaging from me as well. So if you're part of that on YouTube and I can see you're a member, then it gives you kind of priority in terms of responses, and I can see you get like little badges as well. It's pretty sick actually. And I've got a Patron as well, so if you do want to head over there and show any kind of love at all, I'd be really, really grateful. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.